Recently, I did another dating in Atlanta video from a really good YouTuber by the name of Elatis Howard. Check him out. He's from Chicago and he's moved down there. But he made a video that I felt was very interesting, and the video is actually called "So Many Bitter People Dating in Atlanta." And I want to talk about that because that seems to be the case. Whenever you hear dating in Atlanta, you'll always get a video like this.
Some men force you to be masculine.
Oh, let me tell you, if you're interested in a guy, because I've been through this myself, and I've been single now for about 2 years, and in the dating here in Atlanta, I noticed there's a lot of guys.
Don't date in Atlanta.
Yeah, that, and I was like,
Go to South Carolina.
something about me, I don't know. But I've actually had a man ask me to buy him a drink. I had a man, I was like, oh, he's like, I want to see you. And then I'm like, okay, are you gonna make plans? Then he doesn't make any plans. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll make the plans. Well, I don't like what you're saying to me. I'm like, and then I start getting aggressive. He's like, oh, you're being so aggressive. Yeah, you're forcing me to be masculine. So yeah, I'm gonna talk to you crazy at this point.
In another video like this.
In today's video, I'm actually going to be talking about dating in Atlanta. This stuff doesn't just happen in Atlanta. I just so happen to live in Atlanta, so the video is about dating in Atlanta. You feel me? The cold, hard facts are people are wasting other people's time. A lot of chicks are really just out here trying to get a free dinner. They're trying to get a free dinner so they can post it on Instagram. Like, you know, I went to the Atlanta fish market and look at me, I'm taking a picture of the food, but I ain't got but $10 in my checking account. So they're doing it for social media, and they're using that one dude who they really don't have no interest in as payments for her Instagram life. Now, when it comes to men, they know that they're dating this person with no intention. They're just wasting their time. And a lot of women that are dating those type of men are thinking that something else in the back of their mind, because the dude hasn't necessarily told them that he's not going to get married, that he's not interested in anything like that. He's just, you know, treating her like if she wants to be treated. He's sweet, all this other kind of stuff. And then one day he ups and says, oh, I don't want to do this no more. This was fun though.
And another video like this.
Dating in Atlanta is so bad right now. It is terrible. I got a homie right now making 100,000 a year. He makes 6 figures, and women in Atlanta are still calling him broke. He makes 6 figures and women are still calling him broke. I don't get it. I got another homie. We went out to the club. He tried to spit game with this girl in Atlanta. It was so bad. The rejection was so bad that she pretended she got a phone call while he was talking to her. Damn. He all up in her ear. Hey, what's up, girl? The whole time. Oh, yeah, girl, where you at? Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm out here. While he's talking to her. No lie.
So you kind of get my point, and men and women are both getting in on the action. But I really want to know, are there so many bitter people dating in Atlanta? Let's check out the video and let's see if he's telling the truth.
Dating in Atlanta is so many bitter people, women and men. I don't think people understand what they qualify for, I guess.
Hello.
Yeah, I say that. They don't understand what they qualify for. So it's like you have the most beautiful young women in Atlanta and the most successful older men in Atlanta. And then you have the men who are regular men in Atlanta, and then you have the women who are regular women in Atlanta, maybe a little bit older, late 20s, early 30s. Mm-hmm. So you find a lot of bitter women because the men they want to date, because they didn't date responsibly in their early 20s.
Okay.
They are so bitter. They, if you go on YouTube, Dating in Atlanta, every video is about how men suck, or like this one video I just watched, this girl, she was like, don't ghost people, but she said also in the same video how she used to ghost people in her early 20s. I'm like, times have changed.
Wow. Again, when you see most of these chicks that talk like that, shout out to Sansa Ray. You know, usually these ladies are late 30s, more than one kid. And he makes a great point. They don't know what they qualify for. A whole lot of lack of self-awareness. And a lot of ladies in Atlanta, I'm pretty sure, I've never been there, but it's probably a lot of women from all over the country in that one particular city fighting for, you know, probably a decent amount of eligible black men. But those black men have a lot of opportunities in Atlanta, especially a black man. And then you're talking about what you deserve. I mean, you do understand that you're competing with the most beautiful women in the world, right? Because they're coming for the, you know, the movie scene in Atlanta, the music scene in Atlanta, the economy in Atlanta. And then there you are with no self-awareness, believing that you actually deserve something that maybe you can't qualify for or you're competing against. But let's continue with what he has to say.
For the men, I have never seen so many bitter men in my life. They be crying all the time. Like one dude was like, women don't want love, they only want money. Well, if they're attractive, why would they date you if you can't offer anything? Mm-hmm. If you only make $30,000 a year, you should date somebody who fits a $30,000 a year lifestyle. You can't go after the youngest, most attractive women and expect not to compete with the men who want that same woman.
I think that's very true, and especially at her, like, Atlanta is very superficial. Some people can refer to some of the acting as being fake. Like I said, one person that moved from Detroit to Atlanta was saying it's hard to see like a Rolls Royce in Detroit, but in Atlanta, everybody got a lot of money, a new car. So if you're a nice looking young lady, you got all these dudes trying to get at you all the time from all different parts of the country. It's not just people from Atlanta there. I mean, folks from Oakland, from, you know, living in Atlanta, from LA, living in Atlanta, Dallas, New York City in Atlanta. And a lot of people got connections and business connections where they're from. They just happen to be in Atlanta. Even Cardi B's in Atlanta, Boosie's in Atlanta. So, you know, these women, if they look good, of course, they're going to be out there, you know, swinging the bat. And, you know, hey, if you don't have what a lot of the guys are supposed to have in the city of Atlanta, you can feel, I think, like left out. I heard like even at some of the nail shops in Atlanta, like I said, I've never been there, but they bring you valet parking, they bring you wine, chicken wings at the strip clubs, some crazy stuff like that, right? Atlanta's on another level. So yeah, if you're looking for some fine girls out there, you got to swing the bat.
The men are super bitter. The women are super bitter. Me personally, I am talking to a couple people, but I'm not dating anyone. I can't afford it. Because y'all know I'm putting all my money into my house, that's not a problem. I'm putting all my money into my company. You know, we're at about $660,000 into Dollar Bills Club, and I funded that my entire self. Like, there was no help from nobody. And also, y'all know I lost big six figures in this last crypto crash. Mm-hmm. So I don't have any fun money right now. But the market coming back around, I'm expecting in a couple months, I start having a little bit more money to go out and stuff. But I still can't date seriously because the woman that I want, or the type of woman I want, I expect her to cost a lot.
Facts. I mean, at least he being honest, because ain't nothing wrong with a little trick in here every now and then, especially when you an old jigger like me, right? So I get exactly what he's talking about. You know, hey, it costs money to date decent looking women, especially that need a certain lifestyle. And if you don't have that, you know, it's going to be hard to have a top-notch looking chick, 8, 9, or 10 in Atlanta, you know, who could maximize what she got instead of just being home dealing, you know, with somebody who's struggling.
And I also expect to spend a lot on her because I want people to know that I have a lot of money. So a direct relationship to how much money you have as a man is the type of woman you have.
You want people to know that, bruh, I was trying to really rock with you on that one, bro, but I don't know why. I guess in a city like Atlanta, right, it might actually be a good thing if people know that you have money because of the network you're trying to make, I guess, but I don't know why that's important. It seems like somebody was trying to rob your ass if they want. I mean, you know what I mean? Or use you, but let's see what else it says.
Or what you can put on her feet, or what you could put on her back. I mean, or whatever you want to call it, her purses or whatever. But all in all, for this first year in Atlanta, it's been amazing. I love it here. I've been in Atlanta for a year. I love my house. My company is flourishing. Man, it's beautiful.
Okay, I think he's done with the dating part, but the bitter part probably exists because the women can't get the kind of guys they want and the men are being outpriced at the market. I heard Atlanta is quite expensive now too, so that might be the reason. But guys, I don't know, like, what's going on in your city? What city are you living in? What city do you want me to review? I've done New York before. I've done Atlanta. What about Los Angeles? I know Dayton is crazy in LA. Subscribe at the bell. It's your boy, Shay Duke Jackson. I'm out.